Hey, what's up?
Hey, Mike, how do you feel right now?
I feel good. I mean, I don't feel good, but you know,
But you personally, you're doing well.
yeah.
Well, let's dive right into it. How did you hear about Kobe Bryant's death?
I was at Mrs. Heimer house doing my laundry, and I was just opening my laptop. I was on Facebook, and this girl who I know very well said, "How come Kobe Bryant name keep coming up on my Facebook page?" So that was the status. So I really didn't think nothing of it. And then, like maybe not even 10 minutes after that, someone was saying, "Is Kobe Bryant dead?" So then I Googled it, like Americans do, and it said something about a helicopter crash. Kobe was in it, but it didn't really say. And then it said some of the sources say he said, some of the sources said, it was just in a fatal crash and it wasn't confirmed. So I'm Googling it, keep refreshing my page because I'm thinking if he dies, then if you're a popular name that says you're when you were born and then when you were dead.
Yes.
But then it didn't say that for him because I guess it was way too early. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe he was in a crash, but he's not dead because, I don't see anything significantly that says he's dead just about the crash. And then, so you text messaged me, and when you text messaged me, I was like, I'm about to cry. I honestly didn't think that he was dead. I still don't. I was like, I really didn't really think of it. So then I was on washing clothes on TV. I'm not on TV, on my laptop, working on my sports project. And then Claire text messaged me, and my mom calls me and said, Kobe died. And I was like, well, I heard something about it. And then my mom was like, no, he died. So then I went upstairs to her TV, Mrs. Heimer TV, and I turned on to ESPN, and yep, he was, they had all these reports, and then they had all these celebrities and former NBA players speaking about what a player he was, what a father he was. I just thought it was just a really surreal moment. And I was telling Melanie earlier when we were talking about it, I was saying his funeral probably going to be the biggest celebrity funeral in the 21st century. Like bigger than Whitney Houston, bigger than Muhammad. Like I think it's going to be the biggest.
So you think it's going to be bigger than Michael Jackson's?
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember when I was little, when Biggie was killed, I was in Whitewood, and I didn't know too much or anything about rap. I just knew of Biggie, knew of Tupac, but I was growing up in Whitewood, I was listening to all kinds of music. But I do remember his funeral. Like, I think they had, like, the city shut down. It was really huge. So I think this is going to be a little bit bigger than that.
Do you remember when he first started? Do you remember his first season in the NBA?
Yeah, his first season was '97. And I wasn't like a fan of his first few years because I was, on the Michael Jordan train. It wasn't until like Michael Jordan, a few years after he retired the second time, then I became a fan of Kobe.
What did you watched Kobe play in '97?
No, not really, not at all.
Not really at all.
Yeah, definitely.
Is it true? Because it sounds from the reports that he was loyal to one team. Is that true?
He was loyal to the Lakers despite back in '07, '08 season, the off season, he was the man on a trade because he didn't like where the Lakers were going. But the owner Jerry Buss, who passed away a few years ago, he never traded Kobe because a lot of people say, Jerry Buss wasn't stupid. Like he knew Kobe was the best player, not just on the Lakers but in the league. So he never entertained Kobe Bryant trade talk, which is ironic because a lot of nowadays NBA players they talk about a trade. And it seems like they get their way. Like it seems like the owner or their GM say, okay, if he doesn't want to play here, he's going to be toxic. We should trade him to a team but that wasn't Jerry Buss. Jerry Buss was like, no, Kobe is the best player. Why would I, give away our best player? So despite that little hiccup in Kobe's career, he was loyal to the Lakers. And it's funny because he wasn't drafted to the Lakers, which a lot of people, or a lot of the younger generation, I'm sure don't know. You may not know if you're not a sports fan, but he was drafted to the Charlotte Hornets, and that's now Michael Jordan's team. And then a few hours or maybe a few minutes after he was traded, LA Lakers and Charlotte Hornets, they made a deal and they traded Kobe. So he was originally drafted to the Charlotte. So everybody always talks about, well, what happened if Charlotte never traded Kobe? What would Kobe's career be like? So that's also an interesting topic to discuss.
What's your answer to that question?
I think he probably would have won a couple of championships, but not as many as he did with the Lakers.
In what way was he similar to Michael Jordan?
Oh, his work ethic. He was really like a copy. One of the best things someone said, or not best things, but the funniest thing someone said about Kobe was Kobe was the greatest being like Mike, which means he really copied his moves. Even when he was first drafted, he had a ball head, and a lot of people said because he idolized Michael Jordan. But really his style of play and his work ethic. A lot of people say his work ethic was actually greater than Michael Jordan, which I can actually see that. But definitely his style of play on the court, they both were around the same height. Kobe was a little bit taller, but they played the same position, so that helped. They both played a shooting guard, so a lot of plays were similar.
And what do you think one big difference is?
Probably the teammates, the supporting cast they had. I think that's what kind of separates them.
Interesting. How do you think LeBron is affected by this? How do you think LeBron feels about this?
I'm sure it's really, in my opinion, for him, it's a bittersweet, because yesterday, and I didn't know this until this morning, but yesterday LeBron James passed Kobe Bryant in the all-time scoring. So now, and I guess Kobe was on live on Twitter, congratulating him, saying, "Good job, keep it up." So people Kobe was inactive with the sports fans last night. So the fact that this happened is really a surreal moment because of the whole LeBron passing Kobe Bryant. So Kobe was number 3rd in all-time scoring, and then yesterday LeBron passed him. So now Kobe is number 4, and LeBron is number 3. So, and he was, congratulating LeBron and his family, and giving him the high praise that he deserves. So now that we wake up to this, is unfortunate. Will
LeBron ever pass Kareem?
I think so. Now, I didn't think he would ever pass Michael or Kobe. I think he's going to pass Kareem. He's number 3. And technically, he has he has maybe 4 more good years, decent years in the NBA. That's crazy, 4 more. And I think someone did the math. If he averaged 20 points a game here on out for the next, 2 or 3 years, he'll pass him. So I'll probably pass Kareem. Yeah, in the scoring. It was crazy.
Right. What was the relationship between Kobe and LeBron James?
They weren't best friends. I wouldn't consider them best friends, but they had a respect for each other on the court. LeBron looked up to Kobe like Kobe looked up to Michael, because Kobe is a few years older than LeBron. And remember, Kobe got drafted out of high school, and LeBron got drafted out of high school. So LeBron really looked up to Kobe as a role model in high school. And so I know playing against each other, they had some epic battles and stuff. In 2009, they were really close on both of their teams making it to the finals, and that would probably been the biggest NBA Finals turnout in history. But LeBron James' team fell short, So Kobe went to the finals, but not LeBron James. So they never actually played in the finals, but during the regular season games, they had some epic battles, and then they both played together on the same team with the Olympics. And Kobe always said that was a great experience playing with LeBron for the U.S. So I think the relationship was just neutral. It wasn't. They didn't hate each other. It wasn't like Shaq or Kobe, but I don't think they were best friends either.
Yeah, I heard that his 13-year-old daughter died with him. Is that true?
Oh my gosh, yes. I didn't know. Like I said, it took a long time for me to kind of grasp everything, but yeah, his 13-year-old daughter, which I don't know what I thought, but his 13-year-old daughter, who was a great basketball player. I heard UConn Gino was looking at her, and she was possibly going to UConn when she graduated from high school. So Kobe and her, they had definitely a daughter-father relationship, and that was the team that Kobe coached was his daughter. So the fact that she was on, and then I heard something about that, but I thought she was already at the gym waiting for Kobe to come. I guess not. I guess she was on the helicopter with him. And then I was like, oh, please don't tell me that's not so. Because I could have sworn she was just at the gym. Because I think he was going to a practice or a game. Like, he's a coach for a team. So I don't know if they had a game or practice, but he was flying to his arena for a practice or game. So I'm thinking that the daughter is already there, just waiting for Kobe. But nope, she was in the helicopter. Well, that means Vanessa, his wife, lost her husband and daughter at the same time. That's crazy. And now she has 3 more daughters, which is it's I can't even imagine what she's going through. Like this moment, this second. It must be really hard for her. I mean, not even hard. Hard is playing professional sports. It's beyond hard. And the fact that she lost 2. And I always thought that her and Kobe relationship was really unique. I mean, I know you don't really follow sports like that, but they had a divorce a few years ago, and then they didn't, and then, he cheated back in '04, but, like, inside sources says, like, their relationship was really close, despite their differences. So it's, when you lose your partner in crime, your husband, your partner, it's crazy. And then to lose your daughter, too. And his oldest daughter is 17. So it's not like his oldest daughter is like grown and, anytime you lose anybody, it's going to be hard, but it's not like she's like an adult. She's still a kid, 17 years old. I mean, she just lost her father and her sister. And who knows if her sister who died, they were 4 years apart. So I'm sure they were close, opposed to like the 2 younger daughters that he had. These 2 older daughters, they've seen Kobe throughout his whole career, his prime, his championships. They've seen everything about Kobe. And then the 2 younger daughters he had one in June or April of last year, and then he had one 3 years ago. They were basically the 2 daughters he had after retirement. So they really don't know anything about Kobe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what's ESPN going to be like the next 2 weeks?
Oh, man. Next 2 weeks. Tomorrow is going to be it's going to be something. But the next time the Lakers play is Tuesday. They play against the Clippers, which is ironic because the Clippers and the Lakers, they both have the same arena because they're both in Los Angeles, so they both share the home court. So they play the Los Angeles Clippers Tuesday. I'm sure they're going to have a tribute. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Today, the 8 teams were playing, and there was speculation that the commissioner was going to cancel all games today due to Kobe's tragic loss. I don't know if he did that, but I know one game was still playing when they heard the news, and that was the Denver Nuggets and Houston Rockets, and they did a tribute, like a halftime or during the timeout. They did a tribute for Kobe. So tomorrow, I was watching YouTube, watching Stephen A. Smith and some of these reporters talking about the legacy of Kobe. So tomorrow and the next week or two is gonna be crazy.
If you got to go ahead.
No, that's it.
If you got to interview Kobe, what would be the first couple of questions you'd ask?
Could he beat his father in a one-on-one? Even though that's a stupid question, but this is a softball question. Who could win out of him and his father? I don't know. I always said if I interview him, I would say something about the Shaq and Kobe beef, but that's so over-asked from all reporters, and I would want to stand out and be unique. So I probably wouldn't say anything about that, but a lot of people always say, "Oh, who's better, Kobe number 8 or Kobe 24?" Because he changed numbers in the middle of his career. So maybe I'll talk a little bit about the mindset he had when he was number 8 opposed to number 24.
Man, what's the last time? What's the last time you remember an NBA player dying who made it in the news?
Like a superstar died? Actually, the commissioner died like a few weeks ago, which is ironic. And he's the longest commissioner of a sport in history. David Stern. He died like a few weeks ago, and he was a huge icon. So
was he the controversial figure?
I don't know.
Did he have a young girlfriend and he said something that might have been racist?
Oh no! That's no. But nope.
Oh, that was somebody else.
Owner. No, that was the owner of the team, of the NBA team, but not the commissioner. This is the big dog.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, hey, signing off. What's your last word?
Be safe. Be blessed. I talked to my mother earlier, and I didn't tell her I loved her, but basically I've been hanging animosity towards her because she's not doing as much as I think she could. But I kind of not apologize, but basically just talk to her because you never know when your time is up. You never know, so just talk to your mom and dad tonight before you go to bed.
Sounds good. Have a good one.
All right.